Hey, what's up guys? This is Matt. We're here at the Rebel Reaper shop in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, we just want to talk a little bit about our 3D builder. We did make a video back in the past, a couple years ago on our YouTube page, but we just want to give you more of an updated one because a lot of things have changed. So, if you're new here, welcome. Some of you might have some questions in regards to the 3D builder. We're going to hopefully answer those for you here. And if you're in doubt, you can also check our facts page on our website, rebelreaper.com. It'll give you a little bit more details on some of the things if we ever missed anything in this video. So, starting off, back in 2016 is when we started here at Rebel Reaper. We were kind of focused a little bit more on the motorcycles / car enthusiast customers. So with that said, our custom vests have really blown up since then. A lot of people are understanding the quality that we do. They're really enjoying that. We get customers all over the world, almost every single day. Also customers that are out of state coming in person at our storefront to get sized up and measured. So if you don't have that option, you're probably going to be using our 3D builder on our website. So let me go into a little bit of detail. So you go to our website, rebelreaper.com. You'll be able to click on the little red button that says go ahead and customize my custom vest. And when you click that, you're going to pull up the 3D builder. Give it a little bit of time to load. There are a lot of options on there. So, if it does not load right away, maybe hit refresh, try it again. But you'll notice it'll walk you through step by step from start to finish in regards to the size you need. We also have size charts on our website. Highly recommend using those. I've been personally measuring thousands of people throughout the years, so that come in person for a custom. So we built our in-stock customs based off of what we felt proper fitment should be for the vest. That includes on the shoulders. That includes a lot of people were complaining, for other companies that have a wider stomach, but the chest was too tight, or vice versa. Some people were complaining about other companies having extremely different sizes, like a 5XL, it actually is 2XL. So anyway, with all that said, our size charts should be what your true proper fitment is, okay? So don't go based off of what another company uses and what we use. Go based off of our size charts, because we feel, at least for the, endless customers that have come in person, that our in-stock customs fit pretty true to size straight out the gate, and they're very happy with them. So that's why we do really well with those. So back to the 3D builder. Now you're here to customize your own vest. That's a really great idea. And we know we have a lot of in-stock customs that are ready to go, but you want something that's a little bit different and original. Now, I do want to talk price point. It starts at $3.99, and that includes the custom liner, the stitching colors. You can go ahead and then from there upgrade if you want to use specific materials. That includes exotic leathers that have more of an embossed feel on them, like python or crocodile. Some of those are the exotics that we have, and they do have a little bit more of a premium price because they're a little bit harder to get. So the leather that we use is a 1.2 millimeter soft press cowhide leather. It's really high-end premium leather that won't fade, it won't crack. It'll definitely last you a very long time. That's what we felt should be the industry standard minimum for when it comes to the type of leather that you should use. So whether or not you choose from us, just a little side tip, make sure you check where you buy it from, what kind of leather they use, because it is important. Now, we've had customers throughout the years saying that, a vest is a vest, it doesn't matter. Well, actually it does, because if you get more of a pebbled, cheaper leather, which a lot of companies do use out there to save on costs, where we don't, we actually don't recommend going that route. It's more of a pebbled leather. It does actually have more of a thicker feel. It doesn't feel a little bit more a genuine premium leather. It does fade, it does crack, stuff like that. So if you're looking for something that's high end premium, just wanted to give that information to you guys in regards to leathers, because they are not all created equally, okay? So we use a soft press 1.2 millimeter cowhide leather is our industry standard. Now, when you're using a custom, you may not see it on the builder, but you can go all the way up to a 2.5 millimeter thickness leather. Don't recommend that. I'm just showing and sharing that information with you, because if you do need a little bit of a thicker leather, let us know. There is an additional cost for that. And keep in mind, we're trying to keep what our customs are due to the volume that we have and also the cost of the materials, okay? So being that we use premium materials in literally everything we do, starting not just like I mentioned before about the soft press cowhide leather, but that goes for our denims. We use a selvedge denim, which is a high premium, heavy dense weaved denim that actually will last a very long time. Same thing for our canvas. We fall anywhere between a 16 ounce to a 20 ounce, depending on the style and color that you want and the materials that you want. So our canvas is a little bit more tailored towards people who want a little bit of a thicker kind of material compared to the denim, but I'll go into detail about that a little bit later, okay? So you're on the 3D builder. You're gonna choose if you want men's or women's, and it'll walk you through step by step. You choose your size. Now, I understand that you're building a custom. Yes, we do build it to size of how your measurements are, and we could show you how to do that. We're gonna make a separate video on how to take your measurements properly. But back to the 3D builder, you're gonna use our size chart. We also have an AI recommender at the top of our site. You can go ahead and click that little red button. You can input your height, your fitment preference, and how you want it more broad on the shoulders, or if you want it more broad in the stomach area, if you want it more on the chest area. You input that information and it'll give you a recommendation based off of the size and fitment preference that you desire. So we could also build it to size, which is what we typically do for the customs. But a lot of our customers that have gotten our customs, they typically like just how our customs are built straight out the gate. Makes it super easy for you. But if you want certain areas tapered and tailored in, you can go ahead and input that. Towards the end, you'll see a section that says measurements, and you can input specific measurements if you want those built to your vest, okay? So as you're moving through the builder, you'll notice that you could choose your material options. That includes the stitching patterns. We have over 35 plus stitching patterns available. Now you'll notice on our builder, you only maybe see about 12 to 15 or so on the builder. But the reason why we don't have them all on there, and we don't have all our leather options available and all the customizations you can do, if we did that for the builder, it'd really bog it down and slow it down. So if you're choosing your materials, make sure you choose either you want denim, canvas, leather, exotics, and you'll actually in 3D while you're building it see what it'll look like. Now keep in mind, this is just a 3D builder. It's not really the actual physical product, but we try as much as possible to make the appearance of the builder look exactly like it is when it's finalized and sent to your door or picked up in person. So when you're choosing materials, keep it in mind that the colors are pretty gonna be true to that of what they are, but because of leather options, and this goes for pretty much any company out there, to keep a consistency of what you see on the builder to what it arrives in person is going to be a tad bit different. We do have that on our website as well, explaining that. So another few standards that come with our vests that are no additional charge are dual conceal carry pockets. That comes standard. They are vertical pockets that are on the inside of the vest. You have a quick, easy access one, so you don't have to unzip and take off the entire vest to get access to it. You simply unzip our heavy-duty YKK zippers and buttons, and you'll have access to it without having to take off the whole vest to get in there. Now on the other side, you also have an option for another concealed carry. Comes with a holster as well as 2 magazine holsters that can hold on both sides. Okay, so that's a total of 2 holsters and 4 magazine holsters if you're filling in both sides. Okay, now we do recommend using a compact handgun if you're going to be using for that, or you can just use it as storage for your cell phone, your keys, your wallets, whatever you need to do. A lot of customers use that as well if you're not going to be using it for concealed carry. So as you're going through it, you're choosing men's or women's. Let's reiterate, we're going to be choosing our materials. Now you're choosing your stitching patterns. We have double diamond stitching, we have single diamond, we have we have some triangle stitching patterns on there. We have a puzzle stitch, we have spider web, we have literally anything you could think of, including honeycomb, which has been pretty popular for our customers. And you can go ahead and choose that all there. Choose your materials, your stitching patterns. Now you're moving on to the color of the stitching. So if you can do a 2-color stitch, that means that if you want to do one solid color, the whole entire vest is going to be, or jacket, a single stitch of that color. If you choose the 2-color option, there's an additional upcharge for that, small amount. But, excuse me, you can go ahead and choose 2 colors. That means if you want the shoulders to be maybe a red stitch and you want the torso alone to be a blue stitch, you can go ahead and do that. And it'll kind of show you an idea of what it'll look like. So that's how the 2-stitch works. Now you're moving your way down, you're actually going to be looking into the length. Now length is super important. We actually have some in-stock customs that are about 2 inches shorter than standard length. Now what you're asking is maybe what is standard length? You can check our size charts on our website, explains a little bit more in detail. But standard length for us, let's say for a size large, I'm about 6'2", 200 pounds. I wear a size large vest in our vest, and it fits me very nice. You can still wear a flannel or a lightweight hoodie underneath, but it feels really good to my type, and I like it a little bit more snug for me. But if you plan on maybe wearing a thicker hoodie or maybe a thicker jacket underneath, we always recommend maybe sizing up a size of your vest or jacket so you can compensate for that room. So you're going to go ahead and choose your size on there, your fitment preference, the length. We do recommend, if you're looking for a shorter torso, our in-stock custom shorter torsos come about 2 inches shorter, like I said. So that's kind of like the nice happy point. A lot of customers in person actually try them on. They do like that length. So you can do shorter than that, longer than that. You can actually make it an increase in length if you decide you want to do that if you're a little bit taller. And that's all on the builder. Now towards the end, when you're actually choosing your upgrade options, there's many options to choose from. Again, you're building a custom, okay? And we understand it's not cheap, but again, understand that it's really not cheap for us because we're actually trying to provide you guys with the best quality materials. We do have a lifetime warranty on all our customs. That includes any repairs needed for stitching, buttons, the zippers. You go ahead and send that back to us. We we take care of that stuff for you guys, and it's all covered under the warranty. So keep that in mind, while you are shopping out there. If you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, maybe we're not the best for you because we actually solely focus on the high-end premium stuff here, okay? We want customers for life. We want you happy with our products for life. We want you to be able to own one of our vests or jackets and actually pass that down if you decide to for generations to come. That's how we build our stuff, all our products. We try to make our stuff last a very long time, okay? So the upgrade options that you have to choose from, some of them are included gold YKK buttons and zippers. That's a nice upgrade option for some customers. You could choose a flannel liner. You can also choose your own materials that you want or your own artwork for your liner. We just ask that if you're using your own artwork, to send it to us in high resolution in either a PDF or Adobe Illustrator format, and then we'll let you know too while you upload your artwork to the builder, which by the way you can do, but please keep in mind that this is the first ever 3D builder. We're still working on it, so there are some little tweaks and things that may not be 100% while you're building it. So if you upload your artwork to the builder, you'll notice that maybe it's not going to fit perfectly. That's perfectly fine. Just upload it there. When you do purchase it, our team will actually reach out to you to confirm all the details before it goes into production. So some of those options, those customization options that you can choose from, there's an endless list amount on there. And you can choose up to 3 upgrades for the builder. But if you do need additional upgrades, just go ahead and reach out to our team and we'll get you dialed in for that. So now you're moving towards the end, and we do have to reiterate and make it very clear that because it is a custom, it's a one-of-one-kind product. We cannot resell the products, and it's fit and made specifically for yourself. Because with all that said, that means that all our sales on customs are final, and we just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. We're upfront with you on that, and you have to confirm that before placing your order for a custom vest or jacket, okay? So now you've built your vest, you've built it exactly as you want, your dream vest. It looks amazing. You're ready to send it in. Once you've paid for it, our team usually reaches out within 24 to 48 hours to confirm all the details for your vest or jacket via email. And it's very important that we do this documented and through email, because if we make a mistake, we're going to go ahead and fix it, okay? A lot of companies like to leave you high and dry, say, oh well, too bad, so sad. No, if we actually mess something up on the vest, so it's very important to communicate through there, then we'll go ahead and fix it and take care of that for you, okay? It's a good way not only to protect ourselves and our team, but to protect yourself as well, because there's a lot of nuances when it comes to making a custom, okay? It's a custom one-of-kind piece, okay? So it's very important. I just wanted to clear that up for you, trying to be as transparent as possible here, and make sure you guys understand how the process works. So once our team reaches out to you, you wait for that email. They'll go ahead and confirm everything for you. And then once you say it's good to go, you give us the green light. It's sent to production. Right now, depending on the complexity on how detailed your vest is, or if you choose exotics or the customization options, we're just going to say on average right now, our custom vests take about 8 to 10 weeks, okay? And that's pretty quick for the standard on what we see with other companies out there. Sometimes other companies taking 12 plus weeks, some companies taking 2, 3, 4 months to make a custom, and that's because we have our own tannery, our own production. We don't work with third-party companies to make our products, okay? We have our own production line and tannery, and the cool thing about having our own tannery is that you can actually choose your own specific leather color. So if you wanted a specific color maybe to match your bike, you can go ahead and let us know the color swatch, and we can go ahead and dye that leather specifically towards your color. Okay, so a lot of possibilities. The possibilities are endless. I wish I could have made this video a little bit shorter for you guys, but hopefully you took something out of this. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our email newsletter and our VIP text club. You can go ahead and do that on our website, rebelreaper.com. And again, if you have any questions in regards to this before placing the order, you can go ahead and give us a call at our shop. We're located here in Phoenix, Arizona. If you also wanted to come in person and make sure you get everything right, you can do that at our storefront here in Phoenix, Arizona, 3102 East Cactus Road, Phoenix, Arizona, 85032. Or again, you can give us a call or shoot us an email, contact@rebelreaper.com. We'll help you out throughout the process and answer any questions, all right? So with all that said, thank you so much for the support. Again, keep in mind, when you are purchasing one of our custom vests, we focus solely on premium, high quality customer service and products. It's a different experience that you can only experience here at Rebel Reaper compared to other companies than customers that have ordered through us all around the world. And you can read about the endless reviews on Google. You can read about it on Facebook, also on our website, of customers that actually enjoyed the process and made it a very nice, easy, streamlined process. And that's our whole goal here, is to give you guys a great experience ordering from us. And again, good shit ain't cheap, cheap shit ain't good. So just remember that when you're ordering from us, that you're getting the best of the best, okay? We do not use cheap materials. We don't try to save a buck or cut costs on corners. And that's just not how we do business here. So hope you guys are happy with this. And if you haven't already, follow our YouTube channel, at Rebel Reaper Clothing, our Instagram, at Rebel Reaper Clothing, our Facebook page, at Rebel Reaper Clothing. Just go ahead and Google, type in at Rebel Reaper Clothing. You can find a bunch of cool stuff on there. So thank you guys. Check out our site, rebelreaper.com. We'll talk to you guys soon.